if I am now presently fighting evil, for which is defined as morally reprehensible, and morally is defined as of or relating to principles of right and wrong in behavior, then wouldn't evil, for which is defined as arising from actual or imputed bad character or conduct, be also fighting me? So now, if evil is fighting me as I am fighting evil, but yet I'm going to those who's supposed to be the ones that Jesus said could cast out evil spirits, right? So now evil is causing discomfort or repulsion. Repulsion is defined, let's see.
Repulsion.
Okay, see, so I'm making sure repulsion, the act of repulsing, right? So that's to drive or break or beat back. So now, if I am now going to those for whom Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee has given the spirit to cast out evil spirits, and I am fighting an evil spirit, but yet I was thrown out of Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida. So then how then do I get rid of the evil spirit that I'm fighting if the people who was given the power to cast out evil spirits throw me out? So then didn't Pastor Willie C. Barnes aid and abet the evil spirit that I'm fighting inside of the judgment hall where Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee was also fighting evil? See, you know, people are talking about me as if I'm not presently in something. See, I'm presently fighting evil, and nobody can presently understand the evil I'm fighting, but they telling me that Jesus died for the evil I'm fighting. See, so now I'm going to get what he said to show you that, well, shouldn't I be able to come to them? If you are the one that have this power and you're telling people that you are of this kind of power, well, why can't I come to you and get you to do what you got the power to do? See, now, what am I supposed to do now if I have shown the power that Jesus showed? And hold on now, I'm going to give you, this is Matthew 12, verse 28, is what the disciple of Matthew is telling you what Jesus did, right? And it's called a house divided. So now, wouldn't the state of Florida be divided from the Florida Constitution? Then wouldn't the United States of America now be divided from the United States Constitution? So now in your spiritual understanding of a country that told you that it believes in God, then it told you God's words is the Bible. They gave you this, and it tells you about a house divided. This is Matthew 12 of the King James Version of the Bible Hub edition of verse 22 through 30. That says, then brought unto him one possessed with a devil, blind and dumb, and he healed him, insomuch that the blind and the dumb both spake and saw. And all the people were amazed and said, is not this the son of David? So see, they knew who David was, just like y'all know who Jesus is. But now you want to wonder if I'm some kin to Jesus. I'm saying, man, well, aren't we all some kin to Jesus if you believe that Jesus is the Father of us all? But I'm saying, if I don't believe that, but this is a book like Superman or Batman, I'm saying, man, if that's what you believe, why are you arguing with me when I have an evil spirit that I'm already arguing with. So I'm conceding to you. I'm saying, hey man, you right. But what about this? See, that's when the Christian just want to tell me about what he read about Jesus, but he don't want to help me with the evil that Jesus helped the lame, the blind, and the dumb with. See, so I'm saying, well, how you getting paid tithes and offerings, but I'm the one taking evil out of the people? See, I put it into a lawsuit. Now, hold on, here he go, right? And he say they both spake, and saw. So spec is speak, and it's S-P-A-K-E. So let me show you, because it may seem like I don't know what I'm saying, but they is broken English, so they say spac. See, spac is Arab past tense of speak. Okay, now this is speak, for which is defined as to utter words or articulate sounds with the ordinary voice. See, my ordinary voice, now I'm speaking, right? Now, so Jesus, so this is saying that the blind and the dumb both spoke and saw. See, now look, then was brought unto him one possessed with a devil. So now, I went into Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, possessed with a devil, right? Because the devil was trying to possess me. So then I had to capture the devil, bring him in evidence of him trying to then enter into me. So that's why people may think I'm crazy. But I'm saying, well, if I have the evidence of what you believe, then don't you see I'm capturing what you think is crazy? But see, if you can't read nor write, and you can't understand what you believe, then how can you defeat the evil? Like, how did God give you the power to cast out of what you scared of? I'm bringing you wisdom. You scared of the wisdom as if the wisdom is saying is a ghost or a devil. Like, you saying that my truth is an evil spirit. And this is what I'm trying to tell the body of Christ. I'm saying, well, hold on, man. Then was brought unto him one possessed. So now, if I'm bringing Pastor Willie C. Bonds, the one that's possessed, why would he throw me out? It don't say then brought unto him one possessed with devil and then Jesus throwed him out. Now listen what Jesus did. Then was brought unto him one possessed with a devil, blind. Now I'm saying I'm not blind. See, I'm being obscured, right? So, okay, look, obscured. Let me show you what I'm saying. Let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to look for this now, what I'm trying to look for. Oh, man. Oh, man, let me see. Man. Obscured. Here it is right here. Thank y'all for that, because I couldn't find it. Okay, obscured is defined as dark, dim, shrouded in, or hidden by darkness. See, that's me, right? See, my mind is now shrouded in darkness. So now when I'm speaking to somebody who is in fear, then my words is not giving them courage, it's making them more and more afraid, because the scriptures themselves has made them blind and lame. See, so now they hiding me from the world because they are afraid. See, that's what I'm saying. So now, how could Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee's truth get to me if my truth can't get to Jerusalem? See, if my family and my friends and those around me, the devil around me, is now shrouding me in darkness and evil, then what is the truth? See, that's what I'm asking my friends who preachers. I'm saying, well, what is the truth you would teach me? So if I'm now showing you that my house is divided, well, then how you now not coming to get the evil spirit out of my house? See, I brought to you one possessed. So even if I'm possessed, then are you going to take my truth out of me? What are you going to put in me? Wouldn't you be putting the evil spirit in me if if my truth rejected evil? I bring evil to Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, to Pastor Willie C. Bonds, where he say this is the only church on this side of the street where love makes the difference. Now, he made everybody in the church say this, right? But when I brought love into that church, he turned to hate. So now, what is he teaching? What salvation is Pastor Willie C. Bonds teaching? So now, what salvation did the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders in the temple in Jerusalem preach? Wouldn't it be the same? So if Jesus was me and he walked in the Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, how could he be himself if he tell his truth and they gonna then turn on him like the crowd turned on him in Jerusalem when they could have set him free, but they chose to set Barabbas free? See, now everybody getting mad with me for telling you what happened to me, but I'm still telling you about how I emancipated us by charging them with dividing our house, right? The America is our house. This is where we reside. So if the elected officials that you all elected, and I told y'all according to Amendment 14 that y'all wasn't supposed to vote. See, Amendment 14.1, see, I told y'all with the law. Not only did I tell y'all, but the law told y'all. The Reconstruction Amendments told y'all in Amendment 13, it said neither shall, Amendment 13, Section 1 said neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. So I proved that when you made me go back to work on two occasions of these 15 years of me asking for my Emancipation Proclamation, you have then made me a slave and you forced me to involuntary servitude. But you saying, well, you put the application in, but I'm saying, well, I put the lawsuit in too. So why you gonna say, well, how can I live in your world when you denied me protections of the Constitution? And now you saying, well, you put the application in, but I'm saying, well, the founding fathers of this great country gave me the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence to use when my independence was taken, just like their independence was taken when they was the 13 colonies of Great Britain. See, so when they had a king, like you feel like you are a king because we elected you to lead, now you feel like you have diplomatic immunity, that you can violate our rights. And I'm saying, well, how can somebody who asks for a job then give themselves the right to violate the people who give them the job? See, so now I'm showing you all that these judges in Seminole and Orange counties have forced me into servitude because I'm serving you now. See, I don't want to do this. But if I don't inform you of the crime being committed against me, then how can I say you know if I didn't tell you? So now you don't want to hear it. So I got to tell you on a YouTube video. So now some of y'all subscribe and then you unsubscribe. But see, I just hope that the kids that do the investigation see who subscribe and then unsubscribe and then don't do no business with their bloodline. Because understand, they wouldn't do no business with me. So you would be my economic bloodline. See, just like Pastor Willie C. Bonds is the bloodline of the high priest Caiaphas, see, he's not the bloodline of Jesus, because if he was the bloodline of Jesus, he would be loving you like I'm loving you. See, he would be giving you, like, see, okay, look. He would be giving you what Matthew 12 said, when he would show you that the house being divided, which would be you. See, because he then brought unto him one possessed. So see, that's one possessed. So the one I'm bringing to you is the state of Florida that's possessed with a lie. And I had to use my truth to remove the liar from a position of authority inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So now those of who was unsubscribing and then whatever, right? So now if you left me like the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders left Jesus on a cross, why would my company now do business with your entity, whatever it is? And that's what I'm asking the body of Christ. I'm saying, are you listening to the story? The people who was teaching religion at the time when Jesus walked into Jerusalem are just like Pastor Willie C. Bunn. See, they think they know. But what about your truth that came to this world with you, that's written on your covenant according to the scripture? So you supposed to be a New Testament. But Pastor Willie C. Bonds is an Old Testament. See, he is what was that make you new. See, his crime committed against me was the same crime committed against Jesus. So that's why now they want you to think that I think I'm Jesus. But I'm saying, no, man, how do I think I'm Jesus if I don't believe in Jesus? But now that I'm reading the Bible, I'm seeing that the people reading the Bible is the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, because they are teaching you the Bible, but they're doing to me what was done to Jesus. So that's why they say he think he Jesus. I'm saying, well, why are you treating me like that? If I went to court and I'm removing the evil spirit like Jesus did from my divided home. See, it says a house divided. So the devil came in, lied to my wife. It looked like I lost all of our wealth and everything. So now, if I listen to the serpent, how could I make a case against the serpent that I'm listening to? So the serpent telling me, you can't do it, man. You can't, man, you need to get a job, man. You need to do this, see? And I'm saying, okay, I still did what you said do, but I also did what I knew to do so I could show you that you didn't know what you were talking about. Because I'm saying, if I'd have listened to you, then how could I have history on my side? Because you told me to wipe history away. Man, don't do this. So if I didn't do it at 39, how could I claim it at 54? So isn't that the same thing you Christian preachers tell your congregation? that if they don't pay you, how can they claim that they paid God? So now I'm asking the body of Christ, then now how can they claim that they paid God the money you paid them when these people say I owe $5 million? The state of Florida say I owe $5 million, right? But Pastor Willie C. Bonds, I went in there when he was eulogizing my son. He had a bubble in there where he was getting money for some kind of a building fund or whatever, and the number was $5 million. But you know the ball was almost full. So see, in God's name, you can make $5 million of Caesar's money, right? Who face on the money? So wouldn't Jesus still say whose subscription is that? George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson. What's the difference? Just because now you use a different name for the same currency, right? It's still money, but that ain't got Caesar face on it. Hell, it's the founding fathers of the country. Caesar was the founder of Rome. He was on the money. These people, the founding fathers of America, they own the money. Pastor Willie C. Bonds taking money to do God's work, but I was born and doing God's work with no money. But now I'm being evicted out of the devil's house because I evicted the devil out of the courthouse. But now I went to Pastor Willie C. Bonds, but he's still taking up the devil's subscription. Now, how can he be speaking for Jesus when Jesus said he saw their hypocrisy? That what Jesus. Now I'm reading this as a layman. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a religious person. But religion was brought to me on the cross. I was inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. I come out. I go to preachers. The preachers started preaching to me as if what I was doing wasn't nothing. So I'm saying, well, wasn't that the same thing that happened when Jesus walked into Jerusalem and I walked into Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church? How many churches did Jesus walk into? But y'all say Jesus is in every church you in. So then don't you have to carry Jesus into your church? If the only place he ever was the temple in Jerusalem, well, how did he go into Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida? Somebody brought him in there. Now, so which one is possessed? If it say then was brought unto him one possessed with a devil. So now, when somebody go into Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church on crack, just getting out of prison, selling dope, see, they the devil, they the ones possessed. Pastor Willie C. Bonds let you in. See, he let sickness around children. See, y'all not understanding that, those who worship with that devil. He let murderers, drug dealers. Now, I'm not talking against them. See, I'm not talking against them. I'm just saying, how about if they backslide into their prior selves? A child is vulnerable. What Jesus said that Pastor Willie C. Bonds was supposed to do to the least of these, what Pastor Willie C. Bonds would do to Jesus. He said, if you do to the least of these, you do it unto me. So now, Pastor Willie C. Bonds saved the body of Christ from my truth. But the Bible says that the children of the devil can't tell the truth. Which one of us possessed? Is Pastor Willie C. Bonds possessed? He can't tell my truth. But I can now tell the truth. See, I can tell Jesus' truth. See, then brought unto him one possessed. So when the devil came unto me possessed, then I brought that possessed devil to the person who was supposed to be given the power to cast out evil spirits. But I ain't, okay, now, let me finish it. Cause we still good, but I'm gonna finish it and then, okay. So this Matthew 12, the King James Version, Bible Hub edition of verse 22 through 30. Then was brought unto him one possessed with a devil, blind and dumb, and he healed him, insomuch that the blind and the dumb both spake and saw. And all the people were amazed and said, Is not this the son of David? But when the Pharisees heard it, they said, This fellow doeth not cast out devils, but Beelzebub, the prince of the devils. So they saying that he is the devil. Now this is Pastor Willie C. the Pharisees. Look. And the people were amazed. So now see, the people who actually see me and know me, they amazed by me because they saw it and then they seen it. See, it's a difference between seeing something and not knowing what you see, and then seeing that same thing in a different environment and not understanding what you saw. So now when people who work for me, work with me at the post office, in the Navy, in school, anything you did with me, right? Now it's coming back to your recollection. He always like that, but he don't argue with me because I'm his friend. Now he'll tell me no, but then it'll be just like he said. I got friends that'll tell you that. Like, I'll tell them, no, let's do no. And then it'll be just like I told him. I say, I told you. See, now, if I can feel things when we in danger, why would my friends who now see me bringing evil that's around me to trial, then why do they think that if I can protect us from evil, why they wouldn't believe I can protect myself from evil? So see, now once they remember when I protected us, then they can see clearly that I know how to protect me. See, so that's why what the devil is doing is he's keeping me out of the place where revelation is proven to be true. See, he's keeping me in court and church, in temples and synagogues and mosques, in hoods, projects, communities, see, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and see, that's where he keeping me. Because then it's your religious teacher's opinion to my truth. But now what you don't understand is your religious teacher is not teaching you their truth. Because if they're in prison, they'll have to tell you about the crimes they committed to be in prison, or in the detention center, or in jail. See what I'm saying? If they are in jail teaching the youth, right? So now here I am, who the devil was trying to put in jail and put in jail but couldn't keep in jail. Now saying that I emancipated you with Amendment 13 of your constitutional rights. So now see, they enslaved me, and now I'm abolishing your enslavement, because I'm showing that the state in whatever union you reside in aided and abetted you in committing the crime that you committed, because according to the definition of Satan, he is an aider and abetter in any sin you commit. See, but he tell you that Jesus died for your sin, but really Jesus died so he can tempt you to sin. Listen to it. If you believe in Jewish belief, see, it says the angel who in Jewish belief is commanded by God to tempt humans to sin. So you're a human being. He tempts you, then you become a beast. See, you lose your humanality when you strike. See, you're a snake. That's why they say you strike. Boom, boom, boom. But a human being would then know that a snake is trying to strike. See, that's why I say, if you can see a snake, the snake is not dangerous, because you can get something and kill the snake from way off. You see what I'm saying? But if the snake is hidden, then the snake has the advantage, because you don't know that you're in the presence of a snake. Now the snake know that it's in your presence because you in its striking distance. See what I'm saying? So now the snake is biting you out of fear. It ain't biting you to consume you. It's biting you because it's afraid, right? So now, if you are human and you see the snake and you want to save the snake, then you can shoo the snake off, and out of fear, the snake will leave. Now, some snakes are charged. Well, then if you got the right, you chop him off with that machete, he done. Because you can see him. But if you too close, then you need more and more of luck. Because the closer you are, the more advantage the snake have. So that's how it is when you're dealing with a human snake. See, what I did was I defanged him. I took all the venom out of his fangs when I took the Florida Constitution from him. The United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran. See, when I took all of that from him, see, now he just hissing and she just hissing. But I know that there's no venom in your bite. See, because I have taken the venom out, just like Jesus took the evil spirit out of the devil, the blind, and the dumb. So now he says that Beelzebub, the prince of evil. So this fella doeth not cast out devils, but not by God. See, so how could you cast out a devil oh, wait a minute. You know what? I did remember that he answered this. Hold on. So I don't want to, because I was always amazed by that as well. Like, if I'm a devil and I'm in court, right? Well, if I'm wrong and I'm in court, then the devil gonna overcome me, right? But if I'm the truth and I'm in court, then my truth has already defeated the devil. See, that's why when I called the Florida Constitution, it came. When I used and cited the Bill of Rights, they protected me, because I called them. Like you said, Jesus said, now do you know that I can call to my Father and he send me 12 legions of angels? So I'm saying that Dr. Martin Luther King said on the last speech that he gave before the devil assassinated him on the balcony of the Lorraine Hotel in a Mason Temple in Memphis, Tennessee on April 3rd in 1968, that his eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He say that I'm telling you, we'll get into the promised land. He say, but I won't make it with you. He say, I won't make it with you, but he say, my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. And then I come in all my glory. And what? Those who walk with him rejected me. So wouldn't that be like Matthew rejecting Jesus on his return? John rejecting Jesus on his return? But now here, I never left this world. I just left prosperity in this world behind, because I knew that money, wealth is not divine value. See, because you can make money by any means. You can be a prostitute, a pimp, a drug dealer, a robber, See, you're going to make money, but are you making money for your creator, or are you making money as a creation? See, because nobody was born a drug dealer, but then the devil, Ronald Reagan, made babies born addicted to drugs. See, because he sold guns to the country. That's in case law. You can look it up. But see, America protects the criminals through law. See, but it's not America, it's the elected officials in America. See, they make up history. So that's why they'll never want you to say that the crimes that they commit against you is the same as the crimes that you commit against each other. See, you saying, well, why when you become an elected official, you're no longer an American? Do y'all realize that, right? They saying that because you elected them and they lied to you to become elected, now once they become elected, they say you got to listen to them. They have things that only they know. They call it top secret, this and that. But now, when you trying to get your American dream as I am, then they say that you top secret. Like these people have made me top secret like I'm a document. But when I tell the black people that I am a living document, they laugh. But I'm saying when America's founders was me, there was not one righteous enough to become the embodiment of all of their gripes and concerns and fears. So what they did was all of the things that they feared, they put in agreement with their descendants, who are the citizens of the United States of America. Now, if you lose your rights as a citizen, then you become property of America. And see, that's why the House is now divided, because I have the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 on my side, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Then I went federal inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So now this house is still divided. See, we divided in court. Now, but in Washington, see, they study lying to everybody like everything's okay. But I'm saying, well, I know what I did in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. So I know that my truth is going to flood the understandings of those who being deceived. Now, the liars is telling me to be quiet. But I'm saying, well, you have taken 15 years of my life with a lie. When you gonna start telling the damn truth or shut up? Right? You talking lying in history because you got a mic. Well, now I got to come through this means because you talking about killing me and throwing me out again. Now I'm saying, well, what's double jeopardy? Now I done went to the Seminole County Police. I done went to the Seminole County Sheriff's Office reporting the crime against me in 2008. I went to the Lake Mary Police Department in 2008. The Lake Mary Police Department forged my signatures on some tickets. See, right there, that's double jeopardy. You can't even give me a ticket no more. But see, this is the thing about a slave. Do the slave see the opportunity to be free? And I say no, they don't, because they have been tricked into thinking they free. See, but what I'm saying is, if you so free, why you enslaving me? You got to know that you not free if you taking my freedom and you a slave. See, I understand my opponent, right? Because they white, they black, Mexican, you see. I can understand those individuals as individuals, but I can't understand an ethnic group being mad at me. I'm saying, well, I'm defending myself from your representative if you then down with him, but I was defending you with my truth. Now, what are you defending if you're not defending his lie if you coming against me? So see, I had to defend my truth because the devil was in my business and he divided my business, my friends, my family. See, he divided everything. But I'm saying all of those people who are against me, you against me because the devil convinced you to be against me. But now you telling me to not lie to you. But I'm saying, well, hell, didn't you leave me because you thought that I did something wrong? So why would you come back to me if I'm wrong? So if you was going to be with me wrong or right, why the hell you left? But hey, man, I don't know. So look, and Jesus knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Now let's see what desolation is. Now this is Jesus' prophecy, y'all. See, now these guys be talking, right? But now, this is what Jesus said. So if Jesus said that a house divided will be brought to desolation, let's
desolation.
See, the act of desolating. So now, so this is an act. So somebody has to do something, and it's a devoid of inhabitants and visitors, right? So now, wouldn't now Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church supposed to be devoid of inhabitants and visitors? Ain't nobody supposed to go in there no more. This is Jesus, man. See, he the one, your pastor, Willie C. Barnes, is the one that's making Jesus testify against him. See, not me, this Jesus, right? It says, and Jesus knew their thoughts. So now he says, Pastor Willie C. Barnes says he is a man of God. So now, so if he is a man from Jesus, then don't Jesus know his thoughts? And said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. So wouldn't now Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church be brought to desolation according to Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, for whom you call Jesus Christ? See, when are y'all going to actually follow the scriptures? But you kill in the name of God, but you do not follow his words to the absolution. See, you follow them until the pressure of absolution drops on your decision and drops and shows that your decision is not absolute. See, it's what you say, it's not what it is. But when the truth comes, it brings what you said to bear. And then that's when you realize that what they say is like that fig tree. It has no fruit. See, but the truth is abundantly true. See, that's why the fruit is just, see what I'm saying? It just produced so much fruit you can't, what can he do? When the truth spring eternal, then the eternal is the truth. So then what is after the truthful spring? Start springing eternal. What is left but the lie to be drowned like Noah? See, but now, how can you get in a boat in court? See, since once your descendants, once your ancestors, the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders took Jesus out of the temple, which was the ark. See, because that's where the laws of Moses were supposed to be, the scrolls, That's supposed to be what they read from to judge Jesus. But they knew. They say, well, it's against our laws. So now, aren't you then a aider and abetter with the state, which was Rome at the time? Because that was the governor, so he was representing Caesar, right? So you then took Jesus from underneath his father's protection, the hedge of protection that his father gave to him as 10 commandments. And you who supposed to follow those laws knew that you was then leaving Jesus naked when you took him where he was clothed at and took him where he was naked. You know that he had no power in there. You know that Caesar didn't recognize the laws of Moses. But look what happened when you killed Jesus in the name of Rome. Rome became followers of Jesus. That's why you see the Pope now. But now, well, how did the Pope be a follower of Jesus when he was Caesar and Pontius Pilate knew Jesus because he was the one that gave the illegal judgment? Now, where was Pontius Pilate? See, this is what I'm saying now. Do y'all not understand that Christianity is now the leader of Rome? So now, does it not make plausible sense that Pontius Pilate and the high priest Caiaphas conspired to then make the state of Rome and the religious nation one, and now it's the Catholic Church? That's when Rome and religion had a baby, and the baby named Jesus Christ. And now you sell the story of Jesus Christ as if we can't see when you all became husband and wife in the temple in Jerusalem, and then you consummated that marriage in the judgment hall when you sacrificed Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. And now your house is divided. See, now I have separated church and state again. See, now you have Pastor Willie C. Bonds, and now you have Governor Ron DeSantis, Governor Jeb Bush, Governor Charlie Crist. See, now it's not the governors multiplying and the truth is now rising like the phoenix. But now, here your politicians study lying in the name of God. Now, are they not, according to your Christian belief, the angel who is the adversary of God inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning? How many times do you have to defeat the devil if Jesus rose from the grave once? So see, why do the devil keep rising and then still be in existence? When is there not going to be another place found for the devil here on earth? When Jesus, you said he captured the grave, well, he went back up to heaven. Now, why won't God now bring the devil up there so he can leave us alone here on earth? If Michael and his angels cast him down, well, why don't he pull him back up? If I have caught him in the courts, but because you got him in your heart, you got him in your mind because you don't want to let that money go, because that money give you identity. So that lets you know without the money, you're nothing. So now, do you not love the money as you love yourself? See, that's why I was able to give up the money, because I didn't love me nor the money. I love my wife. I love my children. I love my grandmother. So therefore, I had to sacrifice myself to kill the devil who was trying to invade me. See, if I don't show that I am not him and he is separate of me, then everything my wife saw, she would believe was me because she saw it in my image. See, but now what I'm doing is I'm separating our life from other people's understanding of it. And I'm saying, well, babe, Them people don't live with us. Now, they might tell you they did something. Man, them people lying. They can't come to court. So if they can't come to court, why would you believe somebody who's scared to come to court because they're afraid to defile it, and not believe your husband who went into court to show you that they was trying to defile our marriage? See, then I went to Pastor Willie C. Bonds, for whom give you religious instruction. So now, if I went to all of the people who give you religious instruction, and they was getting religious instruction from Pastor Willie C. Bonds, don't you see that I was even saving them too? See, because now they are hypocrites because they was following a hypocrite. See, so when a false prophet teaches you, then you become a false prophet because you are a disciple of a false prophet. So if you are a disciple of a false prophet, how can you not be a false prophet? Because everything you learning from a false prophet. So now I have to now be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Because if I lie, then I give the false prophet a way in to my life. So now I have to tell the truth, because he's still trying to enter into me so he can take over my male image and then finish deceiving my wife. See, but what he did was he deceived my wife in words only. And as long as I didn't act, like the devil was describing me as, then my wife always saw her boyfriend. She always saw her husband, see? So see, I can't let the devil break what I had made. See, because my wife know the real me. See, my friends know of me. See what I'm saying? My wife know me because she became one with me. See, everything we had together. If we failed together. We succeeded together. And I'm letting her know that we ain't do nothing but succeed, because I hate to fail. See, I hate it. I hate losing, period. But see, I done learned that I'm not losing when you cheating me. See, when you cheating me, you're showing me that you're a cheater. So now, if you showed me you're a cheater, then I'm going to let you show the world what you showed me. See, now once I act the fool, then now I'm the fool that cheated myself out of who I am. Because see, the last thing you do is the first thing remembered. See, that's what I'm telling my great-great-great-great-grandchildren, for whom I'll never meet. Because I'm never going to live forever. But what I've done will live forever. Just like if you do wrong and you do it great enough, you will be known for the wrong you did great. See what I'm saying? So I would rather be known for the righteousness that I did in the revealing of who I am, than to let the devil make me something that I never was. See, that's why they say you are temporarily insane. See, so I would never allow the devil to temporarily turn me from who I permanently am. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm telling my friends. I'm saying, well, brother, I'm sorry you want me to be crazy. Man, I am so sorry. And I'm sorry that you want Jesus to be realer than me. Man, I'm so sorry. But brother, I'm so proud that I'm not crazy. After I have fought craziness inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and I defeated craziness on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then I took that craziness that I defeated federally, so the world would be able to see the craziness that I defeated inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, when I walked out of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida and planted my truth in it. See, so my truth is growing inside of the womb of justice like Jesus grew inside of Mary. So now, do you not see that Mary gave birth to Jesus without a man, and I gave birth to the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 without a woman inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. So now if I have given birth to the written word, and then Jesus told y'all that a house is divided, and when Jesus said in verse 25 of Matthew 12 of the King James Version of the Bible Hub edition, and Jesus knew their thoughts. So that means he know your thoughts in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, and jails, prisons and jails all over the world, right? And said unto them, which he is now saying unto you through my voice, every kingdom divided against itself in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, and jails and prisons all over the world is brought to desolation. And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, nor inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, nor on September 29th, the day of my daddy's birthday, on in 2023 at 9:37 in the morning. So now, okay, and if Satan cast out Satan, see, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? See, so if I'm showing y'all that Satan came into my home. I took Satan into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida and cast him out of the world. Because how can I just cast him out of my garden without casting him out of the garden? Did not Michael cast him out of heaven and they said there was no more place found for him in heaven? So now, if it's on earth as it is in heaven, and I cast him out with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And now I have given the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran the opportunity to defend the Ten Commandments inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Then how am I on September 29th in 2023 at 9:39 in the morning against myself? Would not I and the word be one? And wouldn't Satan and his God now be against the word and I inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning? So then wouldn't it stand to reason that now Satan, the dragon, the serpent, the devil, and all of their angels would now be divided against themselves? See, so now this is what it says now. And he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And if I by Beelzebub cast out devils, by whom do your children cast them out? See, so he just said the same thing I said. Well, if I'm casting out devils, but I'm using the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, then how can Satan now use those same laws to cast me out? See, and that's what they doing. See, they making it look like they got the legal authority because you voted for them. See, and that's why I'm telling you how you not supposed to vote for the lesser of two evils, because you're voting for evil. Where's God? So if evil is voted for evil, then wouldn't the only way that the house can be together, it'll have to be evil? So if you vote for the lesser of two evils, when do somebody who not evil get your vote? See? Now, okay, now. So he say, if I by Beelzebub cast out devils, by whom do your children cast them out? Therefore they shall be your judges. See, it's saying now that you done denied my judgment, so now you done told your kids that I'm not God, but you done told them about your God, and now your children are the judges. See, look. And if I by Beelzebub cast out devils, by whom do your children cast them out? See, now that's when he's saying now. He's saying now your children got to judge between you and I. See, so he says, therefore shall they be your judges. See, and if I by Beelzebub cast out devils, by whom do your children cast them out? Therefore they shall be your judges. But if I cast out devils by the Spirit of God, then the kingdom of God is come unto you. See, so that's what I'm telling y'all in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world, that when I cast the devil out of my life, then I'm letting you know that the devil is now in your life. Because if I cast him out into the world, like Michael cast him down from heaven into the earth, then don't you think I know that he's in the earth? If I had captured him with the law, so now I have the law around him, but he inside you. So how do I cast the evil spirit out of you if I don't get the truth to you? See, because how else can the truth defeat a lie if you keep rejecting it? So then wouldn't you be the reason why the truth, it looks like it's defeated? So now, how can the truth get to you through a liar that's lying on me? So is the liar gonna ever tell you the truth that they lying when you giving them love? See what I'm saying? So now they don't want to lose the love that you showing them, so they gonna keep lying to you to keep the love that you giving them. See, but the person who actually love you don't want to use you, so they don't even want to know you. And I know that because I love you, but I don't love you. I love the idea of you. See, I don't love you because I don't know you, but I love the idea of meeting you, but not in your sickness, but in your health. You see what I'm saying? So I couldn't come to you with money, and money has made you sick. I had to come to you without the money and the remedy that'll make you well. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm coming to you with the legal remedy. And I got that by when they took 1.2 million. Now, how could I then give you the legal remedy that I got when they took $1.2 million if I came to you with $1.2 million? See, then you looking at what I got. You not listening to what I'm saying, and you missing the value of meeting me all together. See, because the value of meeting me is listening to what I'm telling you, because what I'm telling you is going to increase your value. See, it's not going to increase my value because I went into court and proved that I was sovereign, so you can believe in what I'm telling you that would increase your value, because how can sovereignty fail? See, but now come to you, or else how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he first bind the strong man? See? And then he will spoil his house. See, now this is what my religious partners and my military brothers told me, to let the man spoil my house as if I'm not a strong man. So then my friends tried to bound me in the presence of my wife and my children, and in the presence of my enemies. So they bound me for 15 years, telling me that they helping me. But now when I call them, they still acting like this day one. Like they ain't moved in 15 years to say, man, Tommy, man, you was right. No, they keep on like saying I'm crazy. Like one day they gonna save the devil and defeat me. And I'm saying, well, if you defeat me, how did you save me from your defeat of me? So if the devil was trying to defeat me and I defeated the devil inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and then inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, how you still trying to defeat me on September 29th in 2023 at 9:47 in the morning, and you can convince yourself that you ever was trying to help me be successful? See, how can you convince yourself of that? But that's what the Bible say. If your conscience don't condemn you, nor will I. See, but that's your God, not your victim. See, why would your victim forgive you for aiding and abetting your God against me? Right? And so now it say, he that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scatters abroad. Come on, man. Ain't that what y'all did? When the devil came into the house, everybody fled. And I'm saying, well, now aren't you out there with the devil? See, but if I would have left, right, then how could I prove that I'm a strong man? See, now it says, or else how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his good, except he first bind the strong man? See, so that's what they've been trying to do. So now, if they are now weak men and women in strong positions, then wouldn't the body of Christ be now a weak man's body? So didn't they bind the body of Christ on the cross on Calvary? Then he stole you for which was his goods. But now when he came into my family, and then he put a smoke stream in between my wife, my daughter, and my son's understanding, now I'm speaking through the cloud of deception in the voice of my wife's husband and the voice of my children's father, and they know my voice. So now, how would you who are led astray know the voice of truth?